Yeah, these 4 days leading up to tonight, and it's been about an hour and a half since they gavelled out this convention, but we can still see people down on the floor, down on the stage, trying to savor every last minute of what they heard tonight with Kamala Harris taking the stage, accepting the nomination from her party to be president of the United States. Now, I want to take you back again about an hour and a half ago just for you to get a little taste for what it was like to be on the floor when her speech ended. So it was a measured, thoughtful, upbeat speech tonight from Kamala Harris saying, let's get right to business. She thanked Joe Biden, saying his record is extraordinary. She also thanked her running mate, Coach Tim Walz. And then she talked about everything about growing up and being raised by her mother later in life, and went on to talk about her time as a San Francisco DA and a California AG. She also went after Donald Trump, talking about the January 6th riot at the Capitol, his legal troubles, warning that she said he would further abuse his powers if he were to get back into office. She talked about something called an opportunity economy and saying that Trump would raise taxes while she would create a middle-class tax act. She also talked about access to abortion, something the Democrats have not been afraid to talk about at this convention. Went on to talk about foreign affairs, saying that she would stand with Ukraine and NATO allies. And after the speech, it was just amazing for the delegates from California on hand. Here's what they went through.
We've just watched history. We've seen, hopefully, the end of Trump. And I couldn't be happier and more proud of this country.
Feel energized and confident and hopeful. I believe in Kamala. She's our sister. She's our daughter. She's the most qualified candidate, and I'm just glad to be here in this moment. My parents, my grandparents would have loved to see this moment. For a black woman to be the nominee for the Democratic Party is amazing. And I get emotional when I talk about it, so that's how I feel.
Extremely joyous and inspired and thankful that Kamala is here, and just proud of her and so inspired for the future of our country. It's hard to believe that we can have the privilege of having a leader like Kamala Harris in the White House.
It's electric. It is definitely, we're definitely feeling the electricity go through the party right now, so I'm excited.
I mean, how are you able to process all this?
Carefully. You enjoy it. You enjoy the vibe. You're here with good friends that you've known for a while, and we've all known Kamala for a good long time in Northern California, so it's excitement all over the convention.
And yeah, you hear a lot of people talk about enjoying this good vibe, the joy that they say this campaign is about, at least for them. That's a slice of what's going on with the California delegates.